Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have swatches for you from the August polish pickup. If you don't know what polish pickup is, every month a bunch of different indie makers get together and they contribute 1 to 2 products on the polish pickup website. That site is open the first Friday through Monday of every month. So this month it opens on August 5th and it'll close on August 8th. In the description box, I will link the polish pickup site, I'll link their Instagram page and their Facebook page, I'll link my Instagram page where you can see more swatches of everything from today's video, and then I will link all of the individual indie makers' sites that I have to share with you today. These polishes won't be available on the makers' sites, it'll only be available on the polish pickup website, but it is a good representation of the brands if you wanted to explore them further. Also, some products are what we call capped, and that just means there's a certain number of those available during the ordering window. If a product has no cap, that means it won't run out while the site is open and you can order as many as you want. So this month I have 8 products to look at, and let's go ahead and get started. So first, from Damn Nail Polish, we have A Whale of a Time. This is inspired by a beautiful sunset scene with a breaching whale in the ocean. It's described as a blue-based shimmer with shifts of purple, gold, and green. This does have a more sheer formula. It was very easy to work with and very easy to build up as well. I didn't have any kind of running, pooling, or staining. I did have some brush strokes through the shimmer while it was wet. All of those did dissipate as it dried. 2 to 3 coats on this one for full opacity. I do recommend going in for that 3 coats to add some depth to the shimmer. It is going to dry relatively glossy on its own. A top coat will help keep your manicure lasting, but nothing will dry textured or be difficult to remove. So there are 3 coats. Up next, from by Danny Vienna, we have Black Lava Sand. This is inspired by black sand, and it's described as black irregular glitters with sparkling large particle orange to gold to green aurora shimmer. I did just build this one up in 2 coats. I still had some nail line. You could definitely use it as a topper, but I do think it looked nice and beautiful on its own in 2 coats. You'll want some top coat to hide the texture that this can create, and removal will take some scrubbing, so there are 2 coats. Up next, from KB Shimmer, we have Jelly Much, and this is inspired by jellyfish. It's described as a pink leaning cherry shade loaded with color shifting shimmer. Formula on this is excellent, very opaque here on this first coat. It's not fully opaque, so I did go ahead and go in for 2. You'll definitely want top coat to finish this off. Again, it is going to dry relatively glossy all on its own, but a top coat will help keep your manicure lasting as long as possible. The shimmer's nice and bright, no brush strokes, no texture, and an easy removal, so there are 2 coats. KB Shimmer's other contribution this month is their Sugar Scrub. This is in the scent Saltwater and Mermaids. It's got scents of ocean mist and seagrass, agave nectar, and coconut milk. I love these sugar scrubs. I even started using them on my face for when my face has gotten dry from going to the beach and going to the pool, and I just love them. Up next, from MJ Lacquer, we have Beyond the Moss. This is inspired by aquatic landscapes, and it's described as an avocado crelly with fuchsia shreds, chrome flakes, and an aurora shimmer. This does have a beautiful formula. It definitely leans more on the pastel yellow side on my skin tone rather than the avocado shade that it's described as. But depending on your skin tone, it might lean more green, it might lean more yellow. I did do 3 coats to build this one up to full opacity. I do recommend going in for that 3 coats just to build some depth on this one. You'll want top coat to smooth everything out. Some of these larger flakes can dry with some texture, but nothing in here is going to be difficult to remove. So there are 3 coats. Next up, from Night Owl Lacquer, we have Water Bears. This is inspired by water bears, and it's described as a clear base filled with mint green reflective glitter, purple to pink to gold to green shifting shimmer, and a green to aqua to purple crystal chameleon flake. Since this is in a clear base, it is a little bit more sheer. I was able to get good coverage here in 2 coats. It was feeling a little bit heavy on my nails, so I didn't want to go in for that 3rd coat, but depending on your preference, you might need all 3. You'll want top coat to smooth this out. It is going to dry with some texture, and it will take some scrubbing to remove. Next up, from my brand Pampered Polishes, we have So Squishy, and it is inspired by a picture of jellyfish. It's described as a royal blue to lilac thermal with a scattered hollow, iridescent flakes, and neon pink glitter. I think the formula on this is good. I didn't have any kind of running, pulling, or staining. I didn't have to swirl to get these glitters out, and they did spread out evenly across the nail. I didn't do any kind of manipulation to get them to do so. I got full opacity in 2 coats. You'll want top coat to finish this off, smooth everything out, and add some shine back to this polish. Since this is glitter, it will take some scrubbing to remove, but there's not an abundance of them, so it shouldn't be that difficult. And here's a transition and 2 coats. And lastly for today from Penelope Loose we have Abalone, and this is inspired by seashells. It's described as an iridescent nail polish with a very strong effect duochrome. This is a little bit on the sheer side. I did build this one up in 2 coats and I was happy with the coverage, but depending on your nail line you might end up needing 3. I think the shimmer that's in here is absolutely stunning. I think this is a beautiful year-round kind of color. Perfect for winter, perfect for spring, perfect for summer. Love this. And guys, that is it. Let me know in the comments below what you thought of these polishes. Let me know if you plan on picking any of them up, and let me know what your favorite was. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, subscribe if you'd like to see more from me, and I will talk to you again next time.